Let's go. Welcome back. Wednesday night. Hope you're having a lovely Wednesday night. I'm gonna pull up chessboard and play some 5-minute blitz. Let's go. Very aggressive, playing this f5, and then pushing past with the pawn. This pins the pawn, but I'm pretty sure this is some territory that my opponent played numerous times. It knows how to attack, going after the queen. Has to drop back defending here. I think there's some tactic here. I'm gonna reroute the knight here. I want a castle. I feel like there's some tactic. There was. Oh, let's go. Let's go pre-moving here. To have these doubled C pawns, not so pretty, but my opponent's king is still in center. Maybe, I don't think my opponent wants to castle queenside so quickly. I have this check, picking up this pawn. Just play here. Bishop comes back. If bishop takes, I'll just correct my pawn structure. Here, check. Yek. Can't interpose with the bishop because bishop takes. There's a check here, a lovely check here, skewering the queen. Queen of my dreams. It's lovely. Wednesday night. That was fairly short. I think I should play another game. Yeah, let's play another game. So we have a Sicilian defense. You know me, love playing the Grand Prix attack. Looks like this. Castle, no hassle. Giving up the pawn. Opponent doesn't want the pawn. Removing here. Removing here. Here. Dropping the knight back. Developing the bishop. Okay, here you can push past, grabbing some space and square control with this pawn. Taking here. Taking here, I think knight takes. I'm going to go for this idea. Normally you want to angle your pawns at the side you're attacking towards. This, so with that idea, that means I'm kind of attacking this way, but I want to attack this way on the king side. But you can play these kind of weird moves in 5-minute blitz. I do like this bishop. It's not the greatest bishop, but I'm going to keep this bishop, keep the game dynamic as possible. Dropping this bishop back at the cost of the pawn. Let's go. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Oops, sorry, can the knight come here? You can't chase the knight so easily. Knight comes here with check. I'm just gonna drop this, step the king aside. Knight takes. I don't think knight takes is a good move. This is a fairly inactive bishop. This is a great knight. Don't really want to trade this knight for this bishop. Okay, I'm gonna take here. Probably knight takes. Yeah, c4. I think knight just comes back here. It goes back here. Can I play this? Pinning the knight. If d6, just e takes d6. Yeah, I'll trade off the bishops. But maybe that's not the best decision because this is a nice bishop that I have, and this is an inactive bishop. Fairly inactive bishop. Just is on storm on the queen side. Definitely grab the exchange here. But my opponent, I guess, is going after this pawn. I can't defend the pawn. I guess I can bring the queen here. Okay, I'll bring the queen here, defending here. But my rooks are connected. Opponent's rooks aren't connected. My only has the one rook. Actually, this rook is probably my opponent's worst piece. Two bishops could be improved if some pawns were to jump off the board, leave the board. Rook is loose here. I wonder, I can't hit it though. This doesn't do much. I'm gonna bring this rook to c5 and then play this c5. When it's having to think, time is drawing closer to even. I'm up, down about 15 seconds. What's this? Okay, this eventually eyes the queen. X-rays the queen on this diagonal. Can I play here? Pawn takes, pawn takes. Or pawn goes forward, pawn takes. Pawn takes. Bishop takes, rook takes. Oh, I can push this pawn. I will push this pawn. And pre-move here. Can trade off rooks. Probably is the best way to go. I'm up a rook. Makes sense to simplify. I could have the lone rook. It would be a lone rook against the bishop pair though. I do have these two isolated pawns. They're nice pawns in that they're cramping my opponent's position, but they're not nice because they're isolated. No idea of taking here. Okay, this pawn's loose. But if rook slides over, there's a check here. Yeah, this is the way. I'm not really worried about bishop takes here. Here it's probably best to take with the bishop. Keeping the rooks connected. Yeah, you can't take with the rook because then there would be a check here. Oops. If I took here, there'd be a check here. And I wonder if there was an in-between move here. Instead of taking check here right away. Or take here. No, and then queen takes. I think I played that the right way. I can just take here. Let's go. The rematch, let's go. Ooh, that was 8 minutes. Oh well, let's go. This is gonna be a longer video. And we have a King's Gambit, and you know me, I love playing the Falk Beer counter Gambit against the King's Gambit. This is the way to play here. This is the move. Yep. Going after this pawn a second time. Just developing the bish. Jumping on this diagonal. Dropping the bishop back. Defending this pawn. Yep. Actively defending here. Okay. Just this. My opponent has these double D pawns. Is this a move? Takes. Yeah, I'll play this. If pawn takes, I'm gonna take with the knights. What's having to think? In about 10 seconds. Lovely. Wednesday night. Okay, so if knight takes, this is all good. We're moving here. Grab the pawn. But my opponent can grab back a pawn. I'll take here. This goes after the rook. Oops, sorry about that. This goes after the rook as well as the bishop. Also preparing to bring this. The queen moves over, defending both the rook and the bishop. Does this check do anything? I don't think this check does anything. King steps aside. Nothing really changes. And I can't move the knight because there's coordination here. I'm going to bring this rook over. To this c file, hitting the bishop twice. The bishop is defended twice, but it does keep the rook, or the queen and the rook, tied to the defense of this bishop. So bishop drops back. I'm going to run this check. King's going to step aside. Considering bringing the bishop here, but I do have to watch this. Yeah, there's coordination here. I don't like all this coordination here that my opponent has. So I'm actually going to play here, trying to exchange these bishops. And then that, if bishop takes, pawn takes, then the rook is adding a defender to this knight. Let's go. Getting that pre-move in here. Opponent's going after this pawn. Pawn's not defended. Time to bring a rook over. Or even, can I defend laterally? I'm going to bring this rook over. Maybe this, or actually I can move the knight. No, I have to play something like this. I'm gonna play something like this. It keeps an eye on the pawn, but it also eyes this pawn. So knight is loose here. I'm gonna bring the queen here. Still defending here, eyeing the knight. Can always consider moving the knight somewhere and exchanging all the rooks off. This could be that moment. Yeah, let's go. Removing here, rook takes, rook takes. Removing here. So when the dust settles, I'm up with the knight. Check. Defends. Removing here. I wasn't expecting that. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Now I'm just up a knight and winning this endgame. I'm gonna start pawn hunting with this knight. First is check. And this check. Okay, so my opponent's going after this pawn. I can't defend the pawn. Oh, I can defend the pawn. Everything's defended. I can just slowly improve. Let's go. Yeah, just pushing these pawns. The king is a little far away. Now the king has to run back. Now I can advance my king closer to the center. prepare to push my pawns. Goes after this pawn. If you push, all of a sudden I have a pass pawn. I'm gonna grab here. Grab here. Let's go. Hope you enjoyed that. A bit of a long video there. I'll see you next time. Cheers.